What's up, guys? NuckSack here. So, thoughts after the game from last night. Washington Capitals, their first win at home for Hockey Night in Canada in I don't know how long. Generally, the interviews with Scott Oak are just so sad. You know, they come off a huge loss, and then they got to talk about their favorite cereal from when they were 6 years old or whatever. So, it is what it is. But, first period, they looked completely disjointed. They weren't connecting more than two passes in a row. Second period, they actually came together, started playing as a team. Who would have thought? Third period, the lack of depth on defense really started to show through. I mean, it is the Vancouver Hugheses at this point. They took a gamble on Darnay and Forbort, and they've lost that gamble, and now they need to do something. So there's still time before the trade deadline. Everyone needs to chill. Everyone needs to get a hobby, start knitting. I don't know, go buy a chia pet and watch it grow. Just chill, okay? They know what we need to do. We know what we need to do. Some changes are needed, and it's either going to be Miller or Pettersson or both. But honestly, after watching last night's game, you're kind of like, do you really want to trade them away? But then you watch a guy like Rantanen, and that's a game changer. That's a game breaker. And then you watch guys like McKinnon, you're like, that's a game breaker. And we have a game breaker. His name's Quinn Hughes, but the supporting cast is just, it's not there. It would be super weird to not have Pettersson or Miller or Besser. That would be weird, and we would be sad for a moment. But remember when we were going to be sad when we didn't have the Sedins? Well, they're gone. They've been gone for a long time. They're still in the organization, but they're not on the ice. And I don't know if you remember, towards the latter years, we were trying to run them out of the building. They couldn't get out of there fast enough. And then once they were gone, we were like, oh, remember the Sedins? So we're just weird. Hockey's weird. Fans are weird. It is what it is. So, yeah, that's the frustrating part. It's the second period. They look like the Canucks of last year. And I know that's what management is thinking as well. They're like, we have the resources. So it's mental. It's a combination of things. It's personality issues. I don't know what to say. I mean, we play beer league hockey, and there's personality issues all the time. Imagine that being exacerbated by earning $11.6 million and trying to be the guy, or, you're a hot-headed guy, and that's the way you resolve issues. And then meanwhile, you're talking to, the Swedish guy, who ultimately, Swedish people are generally pretty conservative until they had a couple drinks in them and they yell "skål" and then game over. But something's got to change. The room, the vibes are off. They are off, as the kids say. So there's still time before the trade deadline. Everyone just needs to chill, and let's just see what happens over the next couple weeks. NuckSack out.